Coming to you live from downtown Pomona. It's the R&R Podcast presents by Mia Vanna. It's me, Rob. They calling Sports Center, Randy Jacquette. And we about to get at episode 25. Got a lot of hot topics to come up with tonight. A lot of NBA trades. Super Bowl coming up. And it's Black History Month. We about to get it right now.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Give me some episode 25.
Episode 25. Suited and booted tonight,
yes,
baby.
Yes, sir. Special occasion.
Special
25th.
occasion episode. We made it 25 episodes. So we said, you know what? Let's get clean. We can't stay thugged out all the time, right?
That's right, baby. We got to clean up sometime.
That's right. Everybody actually did we come from court.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's get into these NBA trades, man. Let's see which one we should talk about first because there's a lot of breaking trades.
Yeah.
Most recent one, I believe, is probably Jimmy Butler, man, to Golden State. He said he didn't want to go there, but then he changed his mind and he extended for 2 years, 121. I'm taking that 121 also.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
Yeah, that's not bad. So Jimmy Butler to Golden State, Andrew Wiggins, PJ Tucker, Kyle Anderson, and a first-round pick to Miami. I know PJ's happy to get out of Utah. You want to be in Utah? You want to be in Miami?
Miami, baby.
Lindy Waters and Josh Richardson. He's been in the league for a while to Detroit. Detroit's playing well.
Right.
And then Dennis Schroeder, who just went to Golden State in December,
right,
is now going to Utah. He's probably blue, light blue to be exact, but he's probably blue. But what do you think about that trade, man? Does that help Golden State?
I think it kind of helps them, makes them tougher on the defensive end. And seems like he's buying in, so might be all right for him right there.
So you're getting Jimmy Butler, you're giving up Wiggins and Dennis Schroeder. So you take that all day.
Yeah, you're getting playoff Jimmy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And if he's motivated, he's gonna play well.
He's gonna play hard, man.
Yeah. That's a good one, man. Jimmy wanted out of there. Miami got Wiggins. They got Tucker. So you didn't get some garbage. You got a defensive stopper in Tucker, team player, shoot the three. Wiggins is young and athletic. Kyle Anderson is a good glue guy out of UCLA. Right. And they got a first-round pick. So I think they're going to be okay. Yeah, I think Golden State, Miami's going to be good. Utah, Dennis Schroeder, they're probably going to release him, let him go somewhere. He doesn't want to be there. A ton.
Yeah. They're collecting a lot of picks. Utah. That's Danny Ainge.
Yeah, a lot of cap space, too.
That's Danny Ainge.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, man. That's a good one. What's the next trade we want to talk about? Should we talk about the big one?
You want to talk about the big one?
The one that where Raul and I were both calling you. Let's see.
I was in Big Bear.
Let's see.
Let's
look at this one. Here goes a small one. Valanciunas to Sacramento and Sidney Sakako to Washington. Sac, they just got another big to pair with Sabonis. They'll be all right. So you got Sabonis. You got the young kid out of Iowa.
He's a shooter.
You got Zach LaVine. You got DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, that's pretty. They're looking pretty good.
Getting better. Getting better. Okay. Let's look at the next one. Some of these smaller trades. Okay. Let's talk about the Daniel Theis to Oklahoma City. That didn't really move the needle at all.
No.
Let's see. Let's keep going. Yeah, because so far the big news is the Butler one, and of course the one we're gonna talk about in a minute. So Houston got Jaden Springer. Boston got a future second-round pick. That doesn't really move the needle. Houston surprisingly playing well. Really good. Well coached.
No, this is a good one.
This is a decent one. Milwaukee got Kyle Kuzma, Patrick Baldwin for Chris Middleton, AJ Johnson. Yeah. Middleton's been hurt for about 2 years.
2 years. And
so
Kyle been playing.
So that might help them.
Yeah.
And they didn't have to give up because they were talking about getting Butler, but they were going to give up Bobby Portis, Middleton, and some more.
Oh, no.
So I think this is better.
That's better.
Because Portis is a definite glue guy for them.
Yes.
Okay.
Do all the dirty work.
Let's see who's next. Yeah. KJ Martin, that's Kenyon's son, going to Detroit. He's about his fourth team. He's been on about 4 teams already, and they just traded him to Philly for future considerations. This one surprised me. Philly let Caleb Martin go. He's been solid for them this year. And they picked up Quentin Grimes, who's serviceable. I don't know that this really makes a difference. I think this might have been done for cap space because I don't see where it really moves the needle for either team. Here's a big one here. What do you think about this one? Talk to me.
Oh, Zach LaVine.
And a ton of picks.
For Zach Collins, Trey Jones, and Kevin Huerter. Kevin Huter's a baller.
No, it's the one. It's 3-team. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, De'Aaron Fox to San Antonio.
That's a hell of a pickup for them.
Great pick and roll. You know, they saying that De'Aaron Fox and Chris Paul gonna play together in the backcourt. Can you start both of them? Because they're both ones, but they're saying they both will bring it up, and De'Aaron likes to do that pick and roll, and he can score. So we'll see.
We'll see. It looks.
You got a rim protector, so it might work.
Might work. That's good for Wemby.
It might work. So, okay, and then Chicago got Zach Collins, Trey Jones, and Kevin Huerter. Okay,
Kevin Huerter can shoot the ball.
Yeah. Let's go to the next one. Yeah, I think you got De'Aaron Fox and the big fella. I think you can just pair them for the next 15 years. You set. All right, let's look at the next one.
Oh, the big one.
Ooh, this ruined my Saturday night, your Saturday night.
Yeah, man. My phone was ringing.
Yeah,
my phone was ringing like I was selling crack. Back in the
man. Took you back 30 years, huh? Took him back.
Oh, man. So we got Luka, man.
Luka, what you think?
Hey, man.
Hey, look, I'll put it like this. Well, I'm going to let you go first. What do you think? What do you think about the trade?
It's good for the future. It's good for right now, too. I think they're going to have to work it out. Because they both ball dominant.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, I think you just put one on side and one on the other side. You can't double. You have to pick who you're gonna double. Pick your poison. Players like Dalton Connect and Reeves, they got to hit their shots.
Yeah,
they're gonna
Richie.
be open.
Yeah. So
we still need a big though.
But I like it. You know why? Because number one, I think Luka's gonna be inspired to play with his idol.
Right.
Number two, I love Anthony Davis, but he's hurt a lot. So, and look how they playing without him. They just beat New York without him. We get another
beat
big.
The Clippers without him.
Yeah, blew the Clippers out. They looked great last night. I watched that game.
Right.
So I think it's going to be good for both teams.
Yeah, and then we set for the future with
Luka.
So LeBron probably play one more year, and that's
let
it.
Let him have it.
Yeah.
It's just show now.
Yeah.
And LeBron starts showing
up to the game. He can teach him how to eat and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's what he eat and take care of his body.
Yeah.
Because if he's in tip-top shape, he's a problem.
Oh, man. He's unguardable.
Because he was not in tip-top shape last year, and look what he did.
Took some bums to the finals.
To the finals. So I like this trade for us, man. I'm happy. I didn't want to give up Davis, but I mean, but you got to
look for the future too. I see what they're doing.
7 years younger,
25 years old. Been in the league 6 years. The first year made rookie of the year. The 5 years after that, first team
All NBA.
All NBA.
Yeah, global superstar.
Global
I like
superstar.
I like it. I found that gets with the big fella on him. With the one that's what's the Minnesota Gobert.
Gobert, yeah.
So
yeah,
I think so because he thinks, hey, I got a hog with me. I got somebody that I can really go with. I think it was a good trade, man. I'm happy. If we
way to go, Rob Pelinka.
Yeah, if we get a big man, okay.
Yeah, we get a big man.
Yeah, we good,
man.
You know what's crazy about that?
Go get the Dwight Howard.
Yeah, that'd be good. So look, Luka said he was shocked.
Oh yeah, I know he was.
They said the rumor is that he broke down and cried.
Probably
he was looking for a bigger house.
Yeah, I believe it.
But you know, today they said that Dallas wasn't keen on giving him $345 million
that Supermax,
when he's out of shape.
Right.
Doesn't listen to the training staff.
Yeah.
Wants to do things his way. Argues with officials. He needs. They didn't want to give him $345.
Yeah, but whatchamacallit looked pissed.
Who? His dad?
No, Jason Kidd.
You think? Yeah, when he did that press conference, he was like, "Man, I want Luka."
Yeah.
He looked pissed. But I didn't want Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
So, man, but like I said,
but it works for Anthony Davis too. Now he got his bigs and he can go play his natural position, the four. So they're gonna come up too.
Yeah, he said it. He said it is what it is. Right. He said it is what it is, man. I'm still getting my money.
Right.
And the thing about Davis is he waived his $6 million trade kicker to make it work. He waived it. So that's good stuff. I love the trade. I love it.
Number 77, go get me a jersey. 77.
You better get one. Yeah. I'm gonna call his people.
Go get them out.
I'll find him something in Beverly Park.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, man. What's the next one? That's it.
That's it on the NBA trades, man.
Yeah. So we talked about Luka
and the deadline's not to cut you off, but the deadline's tomorrow.
Yeah, the 6th, baby. Yeah, the 6th.
Yeah.
So Luka being shocked, man. I mean, it's a business. What's your thoughts on that, Randy?
Oh man, I know he was hurt, but hey, this is a business. And but you know what I think though, if Mark Cuban would have been there, that wouldn't have happened.
Never.
I mean, that would never happen. Right. So, you know, he gave up. He still got 27% of the team. He just don't have
Does he
no
have
say.
27? Okay.
Yeah.
So listen to this. The Supermax was 345. Now that he got traded, he's not eligible. You know what with the max he can get? 229.
229.
They cost him 116 million.
Good for us.
Yeah, good for us. Yeah. But not good for him.
Not
from
good
his
for him.
point of view.
Yeah.
So
and he was living no state tax out there.
Yep.
So
he cost him. He cost him a lot more, about 140, 130. Let me ask you this: what big man is out there that we can get?
Like I said, man, I would. You know, I don't agree with the brother, but I'll go get Dwight Howard.
I would go get him. Yeah, I hear what you're
all
saying.
He want to do is rebound and block shots. He don't need the ball.
Play
he don't
defense.
need nothing. And that formula worked for us when we won in the bubble.
In 2020. We should have kept him. And McGee, we just need some serviceable
and nothing.
big men.
All you need is like 10 fouls in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We had him and McGee and let Anthony Davis score.
Yeah. And then you got Jackson Hayes.
Yeah. So I didn't understand us not re-signing him. But yeah, okay, Dwight. Who else? Dwight's out there.
Yeah.
Who else is out there? Who else?
Valanciunas.
Miles Turner. I don't know if Indianapolis is gonna let him go, but he's good and he can shoot. So let me ask you this.
Walker Kessler. Huh?
Yeah. What do you think about the Fox Levine trade? Do you think it for San Antonio? I think it's great.
Great.
What about Levine to Sacramento?
It's gonna help them too. I mean, they really shouldn't drop off that much. They just need somebody to handle the ball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he's a scorer. He can get his own shot. And then you got DeRozan.
Yeah. So let me ask you. So Butler, Golden State, that's good for. I think it's good for Golden State and it's good for Miami because they got Wiggins and PJ. When you knew that teams were trying to lowball because they knew Butler didn't want to be there.
Right. So he's trying to force his way to Phoenix, but that didn't work.
Let me ask you this: is Durant going to be in Phoenix after the trade deadline? I think he is.
I think he is.
I think he is. I think they're stuck with him. And Bill and also Booker. Booker's not going anywhere.
And Bill ain't tripping. He's I'm getting my money. I'm just sitting on the bench.
They owe me 2 more years at 110. I'm taking that.
And
you want me to start? You want me to come off the bench? You want me to drive the team bus?
Whatever you need me to do.
The snack bar, whatever.
Right. I'm in Scottsdale too.
Chilling.
You know how they do in Scottsdale.
Yeah, So I don't blame him. And he's one of only 2 players in the league, him and LeBron, with a no trade clause.
Yep.
So he got that in Washington. So, okay. So you don't think Durant, you think he'll be, I think he's going to be there.
He's going to be there.
I think he's going to be there.
Yeah.
And they're going to be in the play-in. They'll be like number 10. And, we'll see what happens. Yeah. We'll see what happens.
Right.
Yeah. All right. So, Sixers, we talked about Caleb Martin for Quentin Grimes. Any more rumors? Anybody else? You think?
Joel, he said he heard the rumor.
No, he's not going anywhere. Nah, he'll be in Philly. He ain't going nowhere.
You don't think so?
No, he's not going anywhere. There's no replacement for him. Yes, he's injured a lot. You're not going to get enough for him. Not this year. Maybe in the summer. He's not going anywhere.
Right.
I bet. Yeah.
Ain't he on the last year of his contract?
No, he just resigned maybe last year. He's got they owe him 3 years, 190. He's not going anywhere.
Well, you better get healthy. You better get off the bench.
Yeah. Any other rumors that you heard about?
No.
So let me ask you this. Let's look at the NBA standings.
Uh-oh.
Our producer's going to put that up there. I want you to tell me what is your biggest surprise. Last night I watched the Boston Cleveland game. That was a good game. That might be the Eastern. I think that's the Eastern Conference Finals. The only ones I can see getting in there would be maybe Orlando if they get healthy.
Knicks.
And the Knicks. Ooh, yeah, that's a good call. My bad, Randy. Yeah, I should have deferred to you since you're much older than me. My bad. Anything else you want to say?
Yeah, about the Knicks. Yeah,
you're right. No, you're right, dude. They're playing well.
Yeah,
they beat. They won last night.
Your boy back. Your boy back.
Who?
The big dude. They got from Minnesota.
Towns. He's playing well. All-star starter. So let's look at Eastern Conference. Cleveland, and he's gonna put it up there in a minute. Cleveland's in first place, but they only in first place
by 3.
By 4.5 right now.
That's nothing.
Yeah. 4.5.
Got half a season left.
Boston is playing well. Go ahead. Give me your thoughts on that. Give me your thoughts. What's surprising to you up there?
The Pacers and came back. Remember the Pacers about 2
But
weeks.
we said that though.
Yeah, the Pacers were down there by 11, and now they up to 4th. And the Bucks is getting their feet up under them, and they was down there.
And that's how we picked it, Randy. Look at the top 5 for a minute.
Right.
We picked probably Celtics 1,
Right.
maybe Knicks 2, Cavs 3,
Right.
Pacers maybe and Bucks and
And
Pacers.
look at Detroit.
Ooh, and they have an all-star, Cade Cunningham.
Yeah.
And then we got the Heat 7.
Right.
We got the Magic 8, but they've been injured. I think they may be able to catch the Heat and the Pistons if they get healthy. Hawks 9, they're always in the play-in. And then you got the Bulls 10. Right. The only thing I would say surprises me is that the Bulls are over the Sixers. If you looked at early in the year, before the season started. Now, once all their guys were, not playing, that makes sense. Nets, Raptors, Hornets, Wizards, that's where we picked it.
Right.
But, yeah, man, who do you see rising from that stat?
I can see the Bucks, and I can see the Knicks. And I think 1 through 3 it's gonna be some changement.
1 through 3?
1 through 3,
that's gonna stay.
You think it ain't gonna stay?
Who
got a whole half a season.
Maybe the Celtics catch the Cavs.
Right. And then look at the Knicks is only 6.5 back.
So they could catch.
Yeah. They only 2.5 back from the.
I know our Cleveland fan here is not gonna like that, but Cavs may mess around and end up in 3rd place. And if the Celtics get home court advantage, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
You're not winning Game 7 in Boston.
Right.
So, and then Pacers and Bucks, maybe the Bucks end up 4th.
Maybe, yeah.
With Kuzma.
Yeah.
Because you replace an injured Middleton for Kuzma.
Right. And
you still got Portis. You still got Dame
They're only
Dollar.
a game out of 4th. They're only a game out of 4th.
Uh-huh. Okay. So the East, we got the East. Let's look at the West. Look at the West.
Look at the West.
And let me know if anything surprises you in the West. Because we talked about how Golden State was like 2nd, and then they ended up in like 10th place. So let's see. Let's look at the West. Thunder 1. We kind of picked that. They were number 1 last year. They just weren't playoff ready. Grizzlies, I don't think we had them that high. What's your surprise right there? Grizzlies have passed the Rockets, by the way. What's your biggest surprise in the West?
I want to say Houston. And then the Grizzlies now, too, because John Morant been hurt damn near most of the season. Look where they at.
And they in 2nd. They're well coached.
Yeah.
Rockets 3, Nuggets 4. But look at our Lakers.
The Lakers is only really 4 games out of 2nd. Yeah. 4 games from the 2nd.
From 2nd.
Yeah.
And we get a healthy Luka.
Right.
Yeah. So if you look at Thunder 1, Grizzlies 2, I would say my biggest surprise, probably the Grizzlies. Rockets 3, Grizzlies 2. I didn't think the Lakers would be 5. Clippers I thought would be 8, 9. Timberwolves I thought would be higher, but that trade doesn't work.
Trade doesn't work, and he just got injured. He's out.
Who's that? Randall?
Yeah.
Horrible.
Right.
Yeah, they regretting it. That was a bad move. A-Rod, that wasn't a good move. You got rid of Cat. But why would they get rid of Cat?
Stick to baseball.
Yeah. Why would they get
Stick to baseball.
Why would they get rid of Cat?
No, that was.
So if you look at the last 10 games, OKC 7-3, Memphis 9-1.
Mm-hmm. What about them Lakers?
Hold on, I'm gonna get to the Houston 5-5. Denver 7-3. Our Lakers over there 8-2. Second best record in the West last 10.
Right.
Oh no, hold on.
Yeah.
Portland last 10, 9-1.
Yeah.
9-1.
And the Rockets lost 4 straight games.
Hey, listen to this. Portland last 10 games, 9-1. Chauncey over there trying to stay employed, huh?
Yeah.
They're still down at 13, but their last 10 games on ESPN has them 9-1.
And they only about four and a half games out of the 10th.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
So we got the standings. Any other surprises? So let me ask you this. Who do you have coming out? Who are the last? Who's in the Western Conference Finals?
It's gonna be the Thunder.
I'm gonna go Thunder Lakers or Thunder Rockets. Memphis is tough.
I'm gonna go Thunder Lakers or Thunder Nuggets.
Nuggets over the Grizzlies?
Yeah.
Because they got the big fella, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Big fella ain't no joke.
No.
So you said Thunder, Grizzlies, or
Thunder Lakers.
Thunder, Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see that. Thunder, Grizzlies. No, Thunder, Nuggets, Thunder, Lakers. Okay.
No.
And in the East, who do you have? I have Boston, Cleveland, or Boston, New York.
Yep. Leave it like that.
There it is. We talked about the last 10 games. Let's talk about some off the court news, man. What's going on with Michael Jordan's son, man?
Oh man, he about half Luke, half crazy, man. I don't know what's wrong with that. You know, that kid, man. He was with Scottie Pippen's wife.
Say he dating Nicole Murphy.
He just a homie hopper, huh?
Yeah, but I think that's that, you know, trying to find his way. And, you know, you Michael Jordan's son, that's a heavy burden. He's trying to have a shoe business where he was selling like all these expensive exotic shoes in Orlando.
Right.
Man, they said his Lambo was stuck on the train tracks, and to come get him off of that train was 10 minutes away.
Man, I don't know, man. He need to go to rehab or something, bro.
Because they said he was, you know, he was doing the alcohol and the cocaine.
And the powder, huh? Yeah, that's a bad mix.
Explain that to me.
Yeah, that's a bad mix
It's
right
not
there.
a good mix.
Nah, man.
You in the Lambo, so yeah. So let me ask.
Slow down, young fella.
Yeah. Questions, comments, Cleveland. Any comments? Big Sam, Fred, Vic, NBA comments. Anything you want to comment on? Good. So that, in your opinion, you do that move 10 out of 10. I'm doing a 10 out of 10. Okay. So we agree, me, you, and Randy. Big Vic, comments on, you know, Celtics game last night. Who's going to be in the Eastern Conference Finals? What you got for us? Did you see the game last night? It was a good game. Very good, competitive. You know, Boston just made more plays at the end. I just said a minute ago, if Boston takes the lead and they get game 7 in Boston, it's a wrap. Cleveland's not beating Boston in game 7. I don't think so. Young Drape, what you got? NBA comments.
What you got, Drape? Co-producer.
Nothing. T. Roy, comments on anything NBA comments.
I gotta quiet down.
You got comments, anything NBA. Oh, we can't hear. Tell them we can't hear you. Tell them we can't hear you. Tell them we can't, because we can't hear you. Okay, go ahead, Troy. Go ahead, T. Roy. What you got? NBA. You do that trade all day? Luka. What do you think they're gonna do this year? Thank you. We just said that. They're gonna make him work out.
Very smart man.
We love
T-Roy.
that. We love that. Okay.
Sam, you ain't gonna like it because you like Boston.
Anything? What you got to say about NBA, Sam? They got to get a big man.
Got to get a big man.
Okay. Last one, Probasco. What you got? You think that's a good move, Jimmy Buckets to Golden State? Okay. Very good. Okay, hold on. Okay, go ahead. Anything else, Probasco? He needs to get in shape. I agree.
He didn't look too bad to me at that press conference.
He didn't?
Oh, no.
Okay.
I think that's all cap, like the kids say. I think that's all cap.
Okay. Dwayne, you got any NBA comments before we move on? It just happened a little while ago. Okay.
Deadline's tomorrow, so it's going to still be some movement tomorrow.
Yeah, it's going to be something else tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. All right, man, let's transition to NFL, man.
Super Bowl.
We're going to get to that in a minute, have some predictions. Andy Reid said he wants to coach at least one more year.
He deserves it.
Yeah, and he sees that window. He sees a chance to win another one.
So
this will get, if they win this year, this will give him 4. And if they get it, and you know, if Kelsey comes back, Mahomes will be there.
Kelsey coming back.
You don't think so?
Nah.
He's coming back, though.
He's
coming back. He's coming back.
Him and his brother got a boatload of money for their podcast.
Hey, they got I heard about 100.
Yeah, they can give us 50.
Easy.
You know what I'm saying?
You give me 5 cigars and a good bottle of whiskey, I'm good.
We good.
So,
but and then he got his love thing going on.
With Taylor, you think he's done? I think Kelsey's coming back. We may have to bet on that.
Right.
I'm going to have to bet you on that. We'll talk about that.
If they win,
he's out of there.
And
Yeah.
If they win, they don't need to come back.
All right. Let me ask you this. Next thing, Kellen Moore to the rumor is Kellen Moore to New Orleans.
You might as well take it.
I would take it.
Yeah,
He
you might
wanted
as
the Dallas job.
Right.
And I would have liked to have seen him get that job.
Oh yeah, over homeboy. Yeah.
Anybody. I'd rather you get the Dallas job. You like Dallas.
I would have did a hell of a job.
Man.
But me and Jerry would have been boxing.
Yeah. So, man. Hopefully, Kellen Moore. I think he deserves a job. Like I said, I thought he deserved the Dallas job. So go ahead and take New Orleans. Do good. We'll fire. Dallas will fire our coach in 2 or 3 years. You come over there.
He probably got you got a year and a half. He on the clock right now.
Already. Man, Myles Garrett, man. I don't know. We're going to ask the Cleveland fan at the end of the segment what he thinks about that. But I see his point. They not winning.
Yeah,
he wants to win because money's not everything.
Nah, you want to win, man. You don't want to go out there and bust
your
your butt every year and not getting the results. You know what I mean? And the organization ain't trying to win.
And your quarterback situation is upside down
they
right
call
now.
it boo-boo.
Yeah, so I get it. So they talked about where he might end up. They talked about Carolina, but they said Detroit because Hutchinson was hurt and he's on his rookie deal. If he goes to Detroit, it's going to be a problem.
That's murderer's row.
Hey, Detroit?
He go to Detroit, it's game over.
Yeah,
homie.
Carolina. I don't like Carolina because they're not going to win, and I don't think he'd want to go there,
right?
Because I think he wants to win. So where else would you see him? Where else would you see him going? Anybody else? Because the money's there. He's going to get his money. He's going to get his $95 million.
Chargers.
Ooh, with Khalil Mack and that'd be
Bosa.
good. Yep.
He can come on to the Rams too if he want. I give him some money.
Yeah, Rams. You guys would take him all day, wouldn't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Cooper Kupp. They say Cooper Kupp might be on the move.
I'm getting to that. Yeah, that's on the docket. So do you let me ask you this? Myles Garrett, $95 million. Is he wrong for asking for a trade? What's your thoughts on that?
What you say it again?
Do you think Myles Garrett is wrong for you for wanting to trade?
No, man. You want to win? No, man. You want to win?
Okay.
You deserve to win.
Okay.
He played hard.
Hold on. I'm gonna come to you.
He deserved to win. He played hard. He every year. He put his feet in the dirt and he get
NFL
busy.
Defensive Player of the Year.
Right.
He deserves to be on a winner. Yeah. Okay.
He's a beast too.
Okay. Chip Kelly to the Raiders. We're gonna ask a Raider fan at the end of this segment. What's your thoughts on that? He left Ohio State. Ohio State just hired Brian Hartline as OC. Chip Kelly to the Raiders, man. That might be good.
That's good.
You got Chip Kelly. You got Pete Carroll.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's gonna be all right.
What's your thoughts, huh?
That's gonna be good, man. I mean, Chip Kelly, an innovator.
He's a play caller.
Yeah.
What he's known for. I didn't like him as an NFL head coach. He's not an NFL.
No.
He's really not a college head coach.
He wasn't even a good college head coach.
Because he's not a recruiter. He's not personable. He's like the guy, McDaniel. You need to put him in a room, let him design plays.
Yes, sir.
He's not personable. He's not somebody that's going to lead men.
Yes,
you
sir.
let him diagram, give it to the players, and call it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let me ask you this.
Yes, man.
Ben Johnson, they talked about the hiring process. Man, Chicago was all in on him. So most first-year coaches get like $6 million a year. You know what the rumor is he got? 13, baby. Ooh. 13.
13.
13. 13.
Big ones. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, as a first-year head coach, man. But they wanted him. And, this is third year in a row he was up for head jobs, and he turned them down, but he got the job he wanted. Man. Young family, 13 a year.
It's a whole lot of oxtails.
Yeah, not a whole lot of oxtails. You see, let me say this. I think he's a good leader. He gathered all the people from the organization in their main room,
right? And
they all gave him a stand to know. And I told you, he said, it's not about us. It's about the guys in the locker room.
Yeah,
you can
just tell he's a leader. He's going to change some culture.
Change the culture. That's all you need to do. You got talent.
Right.
You got a quarterback whose rookie stats were right there with Jaden Daniels. He just didn't have the team.
Right.
You got 2 receivers. Well, you got 3 if Keenan Allen comes back.
Right.
But you got Keenan, DJ,
a tight end.
The rookie out of Odonze. You got a good defense.
A good tight end.
You just need to change the culture. So let me ask you this. That NFC North are Green Bay, Minnesota, and Detroit all going to the playoffs. So I think Chicago might be a problem pretty soon. You can't have 4 teams, but you could have. Is it the same 3 in the playoffs?
About the same 3.
Chicago's not gonna make it.
I think Chicago they're gonna make a move.
They're gonna make a move.
Yeah.
Maybe not in the playoffs, but they're gonna make a move.
Yeah.
We'll get questions and comments at the end. But I like Ben John. I like that hire, dog. If you gotta YouTube and see, you gotta YouTube when he addressed the organization from their like main lobby.
Right.
Inspirational, dog. I think he's a leader.
Yeah.
So if anybody's not going to be in the playoffs next year, Minnesota could take a step back. If Darnold doesn't come back, and the young fella's not ready. Yeah. Okay, man. Right. Chiefs, man, built to last. Let me talk about this. The Chiefs, you see, sustained success. Mahomes, $46 million was the biggest deal. Now he's like the 12th highest paid quarterback. But he's good with that.
He's good with that.
Because he's making money off endorsements, and it allowed them to sign other people, kind of like Brady did.
Kind of like Brady.
They had a chance to sign Lattimore, the DB. They let him go to I think he went to the Ravens or whatever. So they were like, nah, we're good. We don't want that. We're not taking on that big contract.
Right. That's good. The same kind of format that New England used.
That New England did. You want to win or you want to get to be the highest paid?
Right.
Yeah, you want to win or you want to be the highest paid?
Yeah.
So anyway, that's my thing, man. I think that's smart. Plus, Mahomes is making money on endorsements.
Yeah.
Why, man? Leave that 10, 15 on the table and go get 20 in endorsements
and get you some pieces.
And get you some pieces.
Makes sense.
So, let's see who else. Fields or Wilson? They said that Pittsburgh, the owner said we can't keep both of them.
So I think they're gonna keep Wilson.
I think they're gonna keep Fields, younger.
Really?
Yeah. I think they're gonna keep him.
So then where Russell gonna end back up with Pete?
I think Russell's gonna end up with Pete or in New York.
Ooh.
And Aaron's gonna go somewhere where he can just get money and fly under the radar and drink bourbon, like Tennessee. All that Tennessee. He's gonna go to Tennessee, dude, because there he can fly under the radar, get his money, drink, no pressure, and collect that, another year or two of a big check.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with whiskey.
So I think Russ is going to the Raiders, or he's going to New York,
right.
And I think they're gonna keep Fields. Maybe bring in a good backup, somebody like a Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones is not gonna be bad. No.
Yeah, as a backup.
Yeah.
And they said what's the other kid? Darnold. I don't know where he's going to end up. Where do you think he's going to end up? If I'm Minnesota, I'm bringing him back on a
if he don't go, Peter
guarantee, 3-year, $90 million.
He don't. Peter take him.
Peter take him all day.
Yeah.
And he's an SC kid.
Yeah.
Peter take him all day.
All day.
I think that'd be good. As a matter of fact, would you take him over Russell? I think I might.
I'll take Darnold over Russell all day long.
I would too.
Yeah.
I would too. Okay. So, but I think Fields. I think Fields is back in Pittsburgh. They don't have anybody that they could draft high enough because nobody's going to trade out of 2 or 3. Latest mock draft has the DN from Penn State. The DN from Penn State going number 1.
Right.
Because they're like he's a generational talent, like Micah.
Right.
And then they had Cam slipping and Shador slipping. So we'll talk about that in a minute. So let me ask you this. So you think if you're number 1 Tennessee, who are you taking? Are you just taking Cam?
But you got the quarterback. That kind of
Tennessee?
Levis.
I'm not sold on Levis. I'm not sold. If I'm Tennessee, I'm telling you right now, I'm taking a quarterback.
And then what you gonna do with Levis?
Maybe trade him or let him be the backup. Let him fight it out. But I'm not sold on that. Look how many turnovers he had.
He did have a lot of
turnovers. The team is mad at him.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not taking him.
Cam Moore might be.
I would take him.
I'll take Cam Moore right there.
And then that would put Travis maybe at number 2
to go to Cleveland
and Shador 3.
New York.
Yeah, all day. Yeah. And I think that's where Dion wants him.
Yeah, that's where you're going. He ain't going to Cleveland.
You're not going to Cleveland.
No, we're gonna pull that man.
He'll pull that man. I'm not going to Cleveland for a real estate conference, let alone Shador going there. I'm not going, dog. So you want to be in Cleveland when it's cold?
Nah, man.
I'm good.
I don't play. I'm not a cold weather guy.
I'm not doing that, dog. I mean, I'll do DC where it's cold. I'll do New York.
I play in the dome.
I'm not doing Cleveland. Nah. So look, the mock draft though, they got the boy out of Penn State going number 1.
What about
with that? Huh?
Hart. What about the other quarterback, the white quarterback, Hart?
Jackson Dart. Yeah, he's going in the first round, early second.
Yeah, I like
him
good.
Too. He was well coached. Got Hart. Played under Kiffin. Yeah. So So that might be good. Let me ask you this. They talked about redrafting the 2024 draft. They had Jaden 1, Caleb 2, Drake still 3. would you, if you were Chicago, and we'll get some Chicago input in a minute, would you take Jaden number 1 or would you take Caleb? I think Caleb's going to be good. He just didn't have
he's going to be good, but I got inside information. Jaden was never going to Chicago.
He didn't want to go, and his mom is running everything.
Yeah, he wasn't going to Chicago.
I like Jaden better because he can run.
Oh, yeah.
But he wasn't going to Chicago.
He wasn't going to Chicago.
Even number 1, he's not going.
He wasn't going to Chicago.
Because he would have had the year that Caleb had.
Right. Yeah.
Better ownership in place.
Yeah.
In DC.
Oh, yeah. They rolling over there now.
And they got Magic, and they got Quinn, Scary Terry. And they said they may be because they have cap space for Myles Garrett.
Myles Garrett.
If he goes to the Commanders, I'm getting a jersey.
And you might be able to get Cooper Kupp.
Ooh. If they get Cooper and Myles Garrett, we all good. We all good. So okay.
All right.
So you would, but if you had the number 1 pick in Chicago, who would you take?
Knowing what I know, I would have to take Caleb.
Okay.
Right.
You still take Caleb?
Still take Caleb.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's take questions. Any NFL? Cameron Hoopy Mays, you played high school football with Anthony Blue, our special guest today. Any questions or comments? We talked about Kellen Moore is the rumor to New Orleans. Myles Garrett trade request out of Cleveland. Chip Kelly is the Raiders' new OC. Ben Johnson hire in Chicago.
Cooper Kupp on the move.
Thank you. And what anything? What would you?
I don't think that's a fit.
Any NFL comments? You don't like Chip Kelly as OC? I like him as OC.
Hold on.
He's a play caller. Huh? Say it again. Okay. You don't like Chip Kelly. Okay. Cleveland. You got any comments about? Okay, very good.
Cooper Kupp hasn't been traded
yet. Okay, so Myles deserves a chance to win. Dre, any comments? Chicago, anything? What you think about the hire? Bears will be better. Yeah, I agree. Yep. Yeah, we said that because they had similar stats, but obviously Jaden went to a better team. Yes, I agree. Yeah, better system, better organization, better ownership. Already now he's on his 3rd. So I think Caleb's gonna do good. I think Chicago has a chance to leapfrog Minnesota. They have a chance. Minnesota still got a lot of talent, and if Sam Darnold comes back, it's gonna be tough. Chicago may be still a year away. I agree, but if I'm picking 3 playoff teams, I'm going Green Bay, who's got the youngest roster in the league. I'm going Detroit. Sure. If they sign Garrett, it's over. And I'm going Minnesota if they re-sign Darnold. If they don't re-sign Darnold, maybe I think Chicago the Bears can catch him. Yeah. That's it. Okay. If Darnold goes back to Minnesota, the Bears are like, you say last, but they could be 10-7 and be in 4th place because they're in the best division in football. They're the best division in football. Anybody else? Kev, Dwayne, Vic, any other NFL? You got the floor. Anybody else? NFL. Nobody else? Who? He's going home. He's gonna stay there. He's gonna stay. He was just hot. He was just frustrated. They gave him $30 million a year. He's 5'7", 5'8". He ain't going nowhere. You better take that. You better take that money, shorty, and stay right there in Miami. Before you end up in Jacksonville, you want to be in Miami. You want to be in Jacksonville. You want to be in Miami. You want to be in Cleveland.
And you need all them bread because all them babies you got.
You got about 8 kids and 2 on the way.
Yeah.
So yeah. We'll get to that. We got a whole segment for that. We're gonna take predictions. College basketball, and we're gonna go back to football. Leonard Hamilton. Anybody know about Leonard Hamilton?
Yeah, Florida State
I'm gonna tell y'all a story about him. Longtime assistant at Kentucky.
Yep.
Show you how big time Kentucky was back in the 70s. 1979, Sam Bowie was him and Ralph Sampson were number one. Sam Bowie was ranked higher, but Sampson outplayed him in the Capital Classic. Sampson overtook him. So Tarkanian was at UNLV. He would go to the one hotel in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, where Bowie was from. And every time he would go, he would look at the book and it would say Leonard Hamilton. And after a while, he asked the clerk, how come every time I'm here, Leonard Hamilton, the assistant at Kentucky, was here? He said, oh, he's not here. They rented out a room for the whole basketball season. So anytime they needed a room, they had it. And that's the kind of budget Kentucky had.
Oh, yeah.
Tark went back to his boosters and said, we gotta step our game up.
Yeah.
And it shows you Tark was a head coach having to fly to Pennsylvania. Leonard Hamilton was the assistant under Joe B. Hall. I don't know if everybody remembers that name, Joe B. Hall. He was the assistant. That's how big time Kentucky was.
Yeah, they big
One
time.
hotel in that town, and they rented out a room for the whole year. Hoopie Mays, I don't know if you heard that. Kentucky rented out a room because Tark would go to see Bowie, and every time he would go, Leonard Hamilton's name was in a book. The clerk said, no, they rented out the room for the whole school year. Anytime we in town, we got room 31. And that's when UNLV stepped it up, and they got Sidney Green, Richie Adams, Freddie Banks, Armin Gilliam, Anthony Jones. That's when they started putting more money in recruiting. So, but he's retiring after this year.
Yeah,
for who? For Dupree? Oh, Marcus Dupree. Yep.
Yeah, he's been there since 2002.
Yeah. 20-some years.
20-some years.
So let me ask you this, man. A name that a lot of college basketball people know is John Shoemate. He played at Notre Dame. He was assistant at Notre Dame. He was a head coach at SMU in the 80s.
Right.
Passed away, man. A great player.
Great player. I remember.
Yeah, John Shoemate.
Yeah, he was a good player.
Hats off to him, man. Big news this weekend. Calipari went back to Kentucky. They booed him, but he got the win. What's your thoughts on Calipari?
I think he was a hell of a coach, man. He got a lot of players in the NBA, man.
A ton of players. Got a ring.
Right.
Was a great assistant at Kansas.
Right.
Pittsburgh.
Right.
Got the job at UMass. Got them, to the finals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no score.
Had the job in the, NBA with the Nets.
For a minute, yeah.
And then went to Memphis and should have got a ring, but they lost to Kansas because they didn't guard the three. Chalmers hit that three, even though they vacated it. Right. But then he went to Kentucky, man. Now he's at Arkansas.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on him?
He gonna turn Arkansas around.
He got Little Wagner over there. Right. Got some recruits, man.
Right.
Looking good.
He's a hell of a coach.
Some other recruit news, man. The little Arenas, who's a pro,
he
committed
nice.
to SCA, a pro.
Dog, he looked nice. You seen film on him?
Yes, I have. YouTube. Playing that one-on-one.
Yeah. He
Did
can
you
go.
see that?
He can go.
So the little Arenas is a pro. He's he committed to SC. And SC has, Musselman over there. I think they're gonna start getting California players.
I don't know if you've seen the video where he go against
all
they put
the
him
NBA?
in the gauntlet.
Against who? All the NBA guys?
All the NBA guys.
Saw that.
Took Kevin Durant.
Everybody.
Took everybody got in his way.
Yeah.
He's cold, man.
Cold piece, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, so him to SC. Let's look at the rankings. We'll look at some rankings.
Mm-hmm.
Auburn's still number one. In a minute. Yeah. Auburn's still number one.
Yeah.
Duke is 2.
Rising.
Hey. Cooper
Flag.
Cooper Flag. What's your thoughts on him?
Nice.
One and done, out of there. One year.
Done, gone, man.
Is he going to go ahead of the little Harper? The Dylan Harper's nice.
He might. He should.
You got Auburn 1,
right?
Duke 2, Alabama 3,
right?
Tennessee 4,
all SEC schools.
Houston 5.
Right.
Then you got another SEC team, Florida 6, Purdue 7,
right?
Iowa State 8, Michigan State 9,
right?
You got another SEC team, Texas A&M 10. You got Marquette 11,
right?
St. John's 12. I think Patino's still over there. If you scroll up, you got Texas Tech 13.
Right.
Another SEC team. Shout out to Jason Hart, one of me and Hoopie's kids at number 14 with Mark Pope. I think they're in. They're 14.
Look at UConn.
Missouri 15, SEC, Kansas 16, Memphis 17, Maryland out of the Big Ten 18, UConn 19 with only 6 losses, but they lost 3 in Maui.
Right.
Arizona 20,
Yeah.
Wisconsin, Mississippi State, another SEC team. If you go up just a little bit more, so we got Mississippi State 22, 23. We've got Illinois, well coached, Michigan 24, another SEC team 25. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams from the SEC in the top 25.
Wow.
Mr. Mays, let me ask you a question. We talked about this last week. You weren't here. Why do you think there's 8 teams? And I have a theory. Why do you think there's 8 teams from the SEC in the top 25 in basketball? Thank you. I just wanted to, that football money is going toward basketball. Think about that. 10 years ago, that was unheard of. Now you're getting all that money. You hiring good coaches, revenue, TV revenue. You got better facilities.
Better facilities.
Because 5 years ago, the SEC was an afterthought in basketball. Huh? I have it. Horrible. Phenomenal. Okay. Yeah, you had a kid that went there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, man. So SEC is about to be dominating all sports: football, basketball, volleyball, badminton, intramural water polo, everything.
Hockey.
Dog.
Yeah.
Okay. Couple other things, real quick. College basketball, man.
Yeah.
If you look at the top 10 kids in the country for the from the 2026 class, man, most of them for Cali. You got Brandon McCoy. You got Jason Crow Jr. You got Taj Ariza. You got the number 1 kid, Stokes, Tyron Stokes. He's from Northern Cal, but he plays at Notre Dame. You had the little Arenas reclassified.
Right, the little one.
He would have been number 2, 3.
Right.
The little one at 6'8", the little one.
Right.
But now he's over there top 10 in the 2026 class.
Yeah.
2025 class.
And the daughter.
Excuse me. And the daughter's good. And then you also and then you got D'Angelo Collins' kid.
Right.
So, man, we got like 5 or 6 of the top 10 players in the country for
California.
2026 in California.
Yeah.
Any questions, comments? College basketball. We don't have nothing. No Cleveland State, no DePaul, no Boston College, BU, Wesleyan, Harvard. Vic gonna pull out something. He gonna talk about the Boston Bruins. Knowing brothers don't watch hockey. You got anything else? Yeah, because you're from Boston. Makes sense. Any college basketball comments? Okay. Before we take a break, we got to talk about the Super Bowl.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what's your prediction and what's your score? I got Kansas City 35-24.
Okay.
Write it down. I want a cigar.
You go with that.
I got KC 35-24.
I'm going with the Eagles.
Our producer's showing us the Vegas odds. He don't know we from the streets. I'm going with the street odds.
And let me say this on record.
I'll take what he put up there because
he owns the lounge.
I'm going with the street odds.
Let me say this on record. I'm gonna go with the Eagles.
Oh, you killing me.
I'm killing you. All right, but on paper they got the better team. All right, on paper, but we got Andy Reid over there, and you got Mahomes,
and you got Kelsey.
And they got the refs over there, right?
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. All right. So look, if he pull this off, I'll never bet against him again.
But you taking the Eagles.
I'm taking the Eagles.
So you taking Jalen Hurts over Mahomes.
Yeah, I'm taking it. The push, the Hurts push and all that. Yeah, they're gonna get them.
No, they good. They good. They have more talent. They have more talent. But let's get some input. Who wants to make a Super Bowl? Fred Red, Super Bowl prediction. We'll do that. We'll get it. Fred Red, Super Bowl prediction.
Okay.
Yeah. Philly, but okay. Vance, Super Bowl prediction. Go ahead. Super Bowl prediction and the score. What's the score? 28-24.
28-24.
Kev, Super Bowl and then Vic. Super Bowl prediction. And the score. 34-36 Philly. Vic, who you got? Super Bowl and the score. Eagles 31-27. What you got, Dre? Coming to you next, Hoop. Marv, you after that. Yeah, you, then Hoop, then Marv. Yeah, okay.
G-Man, what you got? G-Man.
Well, hold on. We go to G-Man. Hold on, G-Man after Marv. Hold on. Vic, go ahead, Vic. Oh, you gave us yours. Go ahead, G-Man.
G-Man.
Okay. Super Bowl prediction and the
Super
score.
Bowl prediction and the score.
Well, score, though. Score. We need score. Ooh.
All right.
So you got Mahomes only scoring 3 touchdowns? G-Man must know something. He must know that somebody about to throw the game, man. I think G-Man from Pomona, he got the inside track, dog.
Right.
He knows something we don't know, dog.
We usually do.
And that's why I don't look at Vegas. I'm going to take what the dude from Pomona said. I'm at the bet on the Eagles. So he got the inside track. Hoop, Marv, and then Dwayne. Who you got, Hoop? Eagles. So he going with the street. He going with the Pomona dude. There you go. Who you got, Marv? Philly 31-28. Who you got, Dwayne? Smart man, Kansas City. Right. Probasco, go ahead, and then T-Roy.
T-Roy.
Okay, go ahead, T-Roy, and then Probasco. Okay. Hey, we asked T-Roy for a prediction, and he gave us a philosophy. T-Roy, as the big homie over here, philosophizing. All right, we'll take that because he's from my neighborhood. Go ahead, Probasco. Who you? Okay, I'm going to go with him because he retired. He got the most time on his hands, so he probably been reading and studying. Young Tim, what you got? What you got in the Super Bowl, Tim? Super Bowl. What score? Man, we got a Cowboys fan picking the Eagles, man. I'm kind of upset right now. Hey, Kev, we got to holler at Tim after this, dog. Hey. Yeah, man, I don't know.
You know, y'all just trying to get a win any way y'all can.
Here you go. True. Hey, man, so I think we ready to take a break.
We
have a raffle, so let me ask you
this. Before we take a break, though,
MVP is Mahomes. 35-24. MVP is Mahomes. No.
For the league.
For the league MVP. No, Mahomes for the Super Bowl, and for the league, Josh Allen. Hey. Okay, very good. All right. Hey, so we'll do the raffle. We'll do it, and we'll announce it second half.
We're going to do a raffle.
We'll do the raffle during the break.
Before we go, though.
Okay.
And the raffle is just for upstairs.
Turn me
up. For
upstairs. Hey, so we got a raffle. You get a box of Olivas, $10 a ticket. We're going to sell the tickets during the break. We'll announce the winner during the second half. Okay. We'll take a break. Let's go take a break, dog.
Hold on. Before we leave, though, we talk about entertainment, and we just got news.
Oh, yeah.
That Irv Gotti passed away from Murder Inc. Irv Gotti, the producer from Murder Inc., passed away.
Yep.
And also Tiger Woods' mom passed away this week.
That was on the thing, Tiger Woods' mom.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And so rest in peace.
Yep.
And we'll go to break from there.
Okay.
All right.
Take about a 15-minute break.
Take a 15-minute break. The R&R Podcast, Mia Vanna presents, where we talk sports, entertainment, and cigars from the flyest, dopest cigar lounge in Southern California, Mia Vanna.
Yes,
we'll be right back.